guys, so I have now been back in Australia for almost 2 months and am finally doing an update video. So if you're interested at looking at what I've been doing and some reflections on Sweden, just keep watching. So I arrived back in Australia on January 11th, I believe, and to be honest, it surprisingly hasn't been too hard to adjust as much as I thought, because you get told a lot as an exchange student that when you come back, like, the reverse culture shock is the worst. And for me, yeah, there's been some struggles, but it really hasn't been too bad. The worst thing has probably been the heat and the temperature adjustment. We've had a couple of like 40-42 degree days, which are just horrible, but other than that the weather hasn't been too bad. It's been nice. It's fun to just bask in the sun again and appreciate that. I do miss, however, like spring in Sweden, because I know now it's becoming spring, and some of my exchange student friends that are still in Sweden talk about like the now changing of the weather and how much happier they're getting, and I do miss that because I remember that from the start of my exchange. I do however miss the snow. I loved the snow so much, and of course as soon as I leave Borås gets so much better snow. That's typically how it always is. But yeah, apart from that, probably just like fika as well. I miss, but being back I've been doing a lot of things to keep me busy. I've started my course in university, which will be around 3 or 4 years, and I'm studying midwifery, or in Swedish barnmorska. So far I really love it. I'm 5 weeks in and it's a lot of work, a lot of anatomy and that sort of thing, but I love it. It's my passion. I also went back to KFC, so Kentucky Fried Chicken, which you don't have in Sweden, but it's in Denmark and such. So I've gone back to working there, and it's not too bad. The pay isn't horrible and they're pretty flexible around my uni hours, I guess, so I like that, and I'm back with all my friends there, so I also like that. I'm really interested in doing more videos, but I kind of don't know where to go from here. So I want to do maybe a music channel or beauty channel, a typical vlog channel, maybe exchange student advice, which I would keep here, or like YouTube challenges or something. I'm really not sure where to go from here, and I know that I get a lot of comments from you guys, and I would really appreciate if you would offer some advice on what you'd like to see. I'm definitely still interested in the YouTube community. I love talking to you guys and reading all the comments, so if you have any ideas, just hit me up. But yeah, so as I've been saying, not much has been happening. When you go back from exchange, you kind of go just to normal life, everyday life. You know, you have to do more chores, listen to your parents. That's a bit of a struggle, because I know in Sweden, once you graduate, you're basically on your own. You go to university, you live by yourself. But in Australia, especially living in Sydney, because I go to uni here, I live with my parents still, and I will for about 3 years. So it's kind of hard going back into like under the parents' like control, I guess. But it's also nice because I get my meals cooked for me and all my washing and ironing done and all that, so I enjoy that side of it. In terms of, yeah, where I'm going next, I guess again I would like to invest some more time in YouTube, and also kind of relive a bit of Sweden. I mean, if anyone brings up Sweden and I'm like, oh my gosh, I went to Sweden, I was there. I've actually met one Swedish guy so far at my university, which was really cool, and hopefully we can fika soon. That will be fun. But just a little story that kind of reminded me most of Sweden, because it was so opposite here. I was on the bus and I had to get off, but I don't like reaching over to press the button, because I kind of think that's rude, and it's still a bit Swedishness in me, like, oh, don't lean over and disrupt the person. So I didn't, and the bus stopped and he wouldn't open the back doors, and I was like, oh, open the back doors, like loud enough for he could hear, but he didn't. Anyway, the bus was jam-packed and about 10 guys yelled like, open the doors for her, and I was like so embarrassed. But I was also like, this would never happen in Sweden. Like, Swedes would just kind of just stand there awkwardly and watch you like just suffer in the awkwardness, which is also what I kind of miss. That was kind of quirky, and like, yeah, you'd have a laugh about it. But that's probably one difference. I mean, as I keep going, there's a lot of things that come up. Another thing that's different is people here are very like abrupt, and they'll tell you if you're wrong, and if they have a different opinion, they'll make it known. And at first it's kind of like, are you trying to fight with me? What are you doing? But then I just realised, because I'm in Sweden, everyone's pretty passive. That's why I was like, oh, this is different. So that's kind of been what's going on, some perspectives in that. As I said, just right below what you'd want to see next. I'm looking forward to communicating with you guys again and setting aside some time specifically for YouTube. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye!